Good morning and welcome back to another new edition of the Breakfast Show. My name is Dina Hussein and I'll be keeping your company until 10 a.m. this morning. Of course, we have too many topics to embark on. Of course, celebrating Labor May 1st of every year. And of course, today, Egypt and the whole world is celebrating Labor Day. And we're going to be embarking over the how this sector in society is important to development, to the economic sector, to investment, to the industrial future of Egypt, and how every year we are very keen to pay tribute to this sector in society, our laborers. Also today, UAE exiting OPEC and the impact of this exit over the oil market and the efforts for the OPEC group to stay intact. And President Donald Trump again is confirming another long blockade over the Strait of Hormuz. Also today we're going to be talking about Israel's deadly attacks over southern Lebanon, again violating the ceasefire, the usual moves of Israel. We're going to be taking a comprehensive look over the Lebanese file also as well. And I'll be right back after the short break, so stay with us.
On the 30th of April 2002, a referendum in Pakistan overwhelmingly approved the presidency of Pervez Musharraf for another 5 years. After General Musharraf sacked the civilian government headed by Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif on October 12, 1999, he assumed the title of Chief Executive. After becoming president, he reiterated his stance of holding elections as pre-scheduled by his government in October 2002. But before the general elections, a referendum was held on April 30th for General Pervez Musharraf to be elected as the president of Pakistan for another 5 years. According to the general, he wanted to stay as president in order to continue the economic recovery. Opposition parties opposed the referendum. However, it took place with no competition and no option but to vote for General Musharraf.
Welcome back once again. As we earlier said, that UAEs have been exiting or exited already the OPEC, and this have left its massive impact over the group. It has weakened the group structurally and symbolically as one of the groups, because UAE was recognized as one of the group's largest producers, and now this departure is considered as a significant vacancy inside the group, and more details will be unfolded in the coming report.
The United Arab Emirates' decision to leave OPEC Plus marks one of the most consequential shifts in the oil market in decades, arriving at a moment when geopolitical turmoil in the Gulf is already testing the resilience of global energy system, coming alongside reports that U.S. President Donald Trump has directed officials to prepare for a prolonged blockade linked to the Strait of Hormuz crisis. The twin developments are amplifying uncertainty over oil supply, price stability, and the future cohesion of producer alliances. The United Arab Emirates' departure weakens OPEC Plus structurally and symbolically. As one of the group's largest producers with significant spare capacity, Abu Dhabi has been central to OPEC Plus efforts to manage supply through coordinated production quotas. Its exit reduces the bloc's share of global production and potentially erodes its credibility as a disciplined market manager. Analysts note that the move reflects long-running tensions inside the alliance, especially between producers wanting to monetize expanding capacity and those priority supply resistant to defend prices. The United Arab Emirates' investment in raising production capacity made continued quota constraints increasingly difficult to justify from its national perspective. Yet despite the blow, OPEC Plus is unlikely to fracture outright. Saudi Arabia and Russia, the alliance's two dominant anchors, still possess both the political incentive and market leverage to preserve the coalition. For many members, coordination remains preferable to the price instability that could result from competitive overproduction. Rather than collapse, the bloc may evolve into a looser, more pragmatic coalition centered around core producers with less emphasis. The United Arab Emirates' exit may have less immediate impact on prices than escalating the Strait of Hormuz confrontation. The reported preparation for a prolonged blockade has shifted market focus from structured producer politics to acute supply disruption. With substantial share of global seaborne crude, the LNG passing through Hormuz, even partial impairment of transit raises fears of sustained shortages. Oil markets have reacted accordingly, with prices rising sharply as traders price in geopolitical risk premiums.
The new capital, a vision for Egypt's future. In the heart of the desert, east of Cairo, a new city is taking shape. The new capital, an ambitious project that embodies Egypt's commitment to building a modern, sustainable, and connected future. Launched in 2015, this mega city aims to relieve congestion in Cairo, which is facing increasing urban density, while creating a new political, economic, and administrative hub. Several government institutions have already begun to relocate there, marking a key step in the gradual transfer of state functions. At the center of this futuristic city stands Africa's tallest tower, a symbol of a country undergoing profound transformation. Surrounding it are modern residential neighborhoods, business centers, and smart infrastructure integrating the latest technologies. The capital also distinguishes itself through its environmental commitments, extensive green spaces, clean transportation systems, and sustainable resource management. But beyond urban planning, the new capital reflects a broader ambition to enhance Egypt's attractiveness to foreign investment and offer a better quality of life to its citizens. Between challenges and hopes, this colossal project is reshaping the face of contemporary Egypt and laying the foundations for future-oriented developments.
The Green River project stands as one of the most ambitious and defining landmarks of Egypt's new capital, a project where scale, design, and symbolism come together to shape a unique and sustainable one for the future. Planned as a central green spine, this vast urban park stretches approximately 35 kilometers across the city, making it one of the longest landscape parks in the world. It covers an estimated 20,000 fedans, equivalent to about 84 million square meters or 8,400 hectares, placing it among the largest urban green spaces ever developed. Running through the heart of the capital, the Green River is designed to connect all districts and neighborhoods into one cohesive urban system. Much like the Nile River has historically linked cities and regions across Egypt, the Green River serves as a modern internal lifeline, bringing together residential, governmental, and commercial areas. Its 35-kilometer length allows for continuous pedestrian and cycling pathways, offering an environmentally friendly alternative to transportation while enhancing connectivity across the new capital. The scale of the project becomes even more impressive when viewed in proportion. The 20,000 fedans allocated to the Green River represent a significant share of the city's total area, underscoring a strong commitment to green infrastructure. Within this vast area, planners aim to include thousands of trees and plants, landscape gardens, open recreational fields, cultural zones, and water features inspired by the Nile itself. These elements are not only aesthetic but also functional, helping to improve air quality, reduce urban heat, and create a more livable environment in a rapidly growing city. The Green River is also being developed in multiple phases, with each section tailored to serve nearby districts. Different zones are planned for tourism, business activities, and community life, ensuring that the park functions as both a social hub and an economic driver. Its integration within major roads and public transport networks will make it easily accessible to the city's future population expected to reach millions. In essence, the Green River is more than just a park defined by its 35-kilometer length and 20,000 fedan area. It's the backbone of a new city. By linking neighborhoods together in the manner of the Nile, it transforms the new capital into a connected, sustainable, and human-centered urban space, setting a new benchmark for large-scale city planning in the 21st century.
فات ده كوم واللي جاي كوم تاني. اوعوا تفتكروا ان احنا بعد التضحيه اللي قدموها اهالي سينا هنقول متشكرين بالكلام. لا، احنا هنقول متشكرين بالاهتمام وبالعمل. الارهاب اللي كان موجود واللي كان بيعيق الحياه مش التنميه بس، الحرب بتاعت الارهاب خلصت. فالحمد لله رب العالمين اللي تحقق ده بفضل الله سبحانه وتعالى وبفضل الجيش والشرطة وبفضل أيضا أبناء سيناء. نقدر نقول النهاردة ان هيبقى فيه كمية أراضي نقدر انها تدخل للإنتاج على نهاية السنة دي ان شاء الله. انا بتكلم هنا على سيناء. لما اجتمعت القلوب، قلوب الناس، كل الناس على قلب رجل واحد، اتحلت المسألة.